What's up everyone, I'm AhkTaar and welcome back on my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the two new legendary heroes and the new epic one coming this Friday in the Miracle Wishes, and you are going to see that the two new legendary heroes, as always these last days, are going to be broken. Not really broken, but let's say game changer for both PvE and PvP. Okay, so here is a resume. This hero, the look of this hero is pretty different from others. I don't know what you think about that, but she is from the Brotherhood, and she looks like I don't have the words, but you know what I mean. He has a really good design. I love that. I'm not gonna read the resume. We are gonna talk directly about the heroes. Okay. So first of all, this is Anni Jin, Nameless Brotherhood attack hero with the blue mark. First attack, she's gonna deal 2 stages of attack damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict 1 HP burning for 2 turns. That means up to 2 layers of HP burnings, a single target on a basic attack. Second skill, 4 stages of attack to a single enemy with a chance to apply an HP burning on them for 2 turns. So in fact, 4 HP burnings at once. That's completely crazy. But the best thing is about her passive. Reduces HP burning damage inflicted by Anni Jin. That's a nerf. She nerfs herself, but don't worry because the other stuff about her passive are gonna be insane. There is a chance to inflict 2 layers of HP burning instead when Anni Jin inflicts 1 layer of HP burning each time. I don't know the chance she is gonna have to inflict that second HP burning, but have a look here. On the basic attack you can inflict up to 2 HP burning. This is great, and that means thanks to the passive you can inflict up to 4 HP burning depending on the chance you have to apply to double the HP burning. This is so great. 4 HP burning on the basic attack, up to 8 HP burning with the first active skill. So it's not gonna be 8 because the layers are gonna be capped at 5, but still you are gonna see that there is an extra for if the target has already 5 HP burning on them. This chance is not affected by effect hit or effect resistance. That means if you place the HP burning, the second one, if the chance proc, then you don't need any effect hit or any effect resistance on the target to put it, okay? And if she inflicts 1 layer of HP burning successfully on the target with 5 layers of HP burning already, she is gonna deal 1 extra stage of damage based on the target's max HP, caps at a certain percentage of her own max HP, and it is gonna be considered as HP burning damage. This is looking pretty strong, right? Imagine if the target has already 5 HP burning on him, you are using the first active skill. You are inflicting, thanks to that, 8 HP burning, I think. And that means you are gonna deal 8 extra stage of attack. I don't know yet. I'm not sure by reading that if it's gonna be 8. That means all the stages, all the HP burning inflicted by the skill and all the HP burning doubled by the passive here. I don't know if it is gonna proc on every single HP burning you are gonna put on the target, but if it's the case, the damage you are gonna deal probably are gonna be very high. And look at the ultimate. 3 stages of attack damage to all enemies with a chance to apply an HP burning on them. That means up to 3 HP burning in AoE, and you can double the HP burning here. So with only 1 attack you can inflict 5 layers of HP burning, and probably using all of that you are gonna be able to one-shot a wave just doing that skill. That looks overpowered. Tell me what do you think about that, but it looks absolutely insane. Let's have a look to the exclusives now. The first one, the third stage of damage dealt by max firepower by the ultimate will additionally inflicts damage based on the target's max HP, caps at a certain percentage of Anni Jin's max HP, and the damage is considered as HP burning damage. So she's just gonna deal more damage on the ultimate. And probably it's gonna be really strong, okay? Second exclusive here. She's gonna get 8% more effect hit, and each stage of the first active skill of the basic attack here will shoot a bullet randomly to all enemies, and it's gonna prioritize a different enemy. That means if you have 5 enemies, you are targeting one enemy, then you are gonna hit the bullet on another enemy. And she won't shoot another bullet if there is only one enemy, and that's a bit sad. You would deal more damage if there were one enemy only, but apparently it's not gonna be the case. 8% more effect hit and one random enemy targeted with another bullet here. I think it's gonna be one stage of attack, or maybe 2 times the basic attack, one on the target you focus and one on a random enemy. I don't know yet, we will have to try that. But it looks pretty nice. And finally, the exclusive 3 here on the first active skill, it's gonna deal 2 extra stages of attack. That means you're gonna be able to put 6 HP burnings, not 6, 5 directly on one single target, and then double the layers. So in fact, you are gonna deal so much damage using that skill to a single target. If you consider that for each HP burning you are trying to put above the 5 layers the target has already, then you are gonna destroy the target. I'm pretty sure the damage are gonna be insane once exclusive 3 here. And if you don't kill the enemy, then she's gonna get magic warhead on her for 2 turns, and the cooldown of the first active skill is gonna be reduced by 1 turn. When she's gonna have magic warhead for 2 turns, she's gonna increase the damage dealt by the first active skill by 50%. This is gonna be a boss killer. Definitely you are gonna destroy everything with that skill. I'm pretty sure of that. Without knowing about the coefficient, it looks so powerful for now. This is insane. I didn't want to spend, but it seems like that hero is gonna be so freaking game changer that if I don't get that hero, I think I might not reach the highest stages in dungeons, right? And I want to showcase it, so I don't know, I have to think about it. I'm gonna have to spend a lot if I want the 2 new legendary heroes, so I have to think about it, really. So let's talk about the next one. We have Popper, and this one is gonna be insane for PvP. He is a Nameless Brotherhood hero, a support one, so he's gonna have a lot of speed, and it's gonna matter a lot. And he has the Force Mark. On the basic attack, deals attack damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict 1 layer of burn for 2 turns, and after casting the first active skill, the basic attack, he is gonna increase his own turn meter. Nothing is written here to say that the pursuit and the counter attacks are not gonna affect his turn meta, so probably it is gonna be interesting to pair him with a Ben Austin or a Rista, or maybe a Catherine. First active skill, he is gonna consume 1 layer of grenade and removes 1 layer of a random buff on all enemies. Okay, so this is a stripper. And after, he's gonna deal attack damage to all enemies with a chance to reduce all enemies' effect resistance by 50% for 2 turns. And this is great. An AoE resistance down 50% is really nice. And the damage is considered as burn damage. That means the damage you are gonna inflict through this skill are gonna ignore the defense of the enemy. So probably he's gonna deal a nice amount of damage with that. But there is no skill cooldown to that skill, and in order to use it, you need some grenade on your hero. You can get 2 grenade at the beginning of the wave, and you are gonna get 1 extra every time if he is the highest, if he has the highest speed on your team at the beginning of the wave, and you can get some every time your heroes in your team are gonna act 12 turns, because every time one hero on your team is gonna take a turn, he's gonna get a battle supply, and when he's gonna have 12 layers of battle supply, he's gonna get 1 grenade, up to 6 layers. So the more often your teammates play, the better, okay? So also at the beginning of the wave, this is why this hero is gonna be game changer. for PvP. He's gonna self-increase his own turn meta at the beginning of each wave, and if he is the faster unit in your team, he's gonna get an extra turn meta increase. That means probably it's gonna be another Space, another Esther, another Asindo, and this is game changer for PvP, because at the moment we don't have many heroes to provide this kind of stuff, and so for 3v3 he is gonna be mandatory in one team in order to be efficient. And so if you don't have that hero, if you don't pull for him, then people who get him are gonna be better than you in 3v3. So yeah, it's a bit pay to win, yeah. If I had to choose between the two heroes, probably I would choose that one, because the impact he's gonna have in PvP is gonna be just insane because of that. And it's not everything, because look at his ultimate. 2 stages of attack damage to all enemies, damage considered as burn damage, so it's gonna one more time ignore the defense of the enemies. The first stage is gonna reduce the defense by 60% in AoE, and the second stage is gonna reduce the target's tenacity by 60% for 2 turns. Thanks to that, you are gonna play first. You are gonna use that skill, reduce the defense 60%, the tenacity 60%, and deal some interesting damage, because you are gonna deal burn damage, ignoring the defense. That hero might be really strong for PvP. Also, if you have a look to the exclusives, on the first one, when he dies, if he has some grenade, he will consume the layers of grenade and deal 320% attack damage to all enemies, and every layer of grenade consumed is gonna increase the attack damage by 80%. And also he's gonna deal an extra 320% attack detonation damage to all enemies. Each layer consumed will also increase, the grenade are also gonna increase the detonation damage here, and you are gonna have 70% chance to inflict a stun. If he dies, you are gonna nuke the entire team in front of you, and you are gonna stun them. This hero looks so amazing with the first exclusive, this is just insane. Second exclusive, he's gonna get 10 layers of battle supply at the beginning of each wave, and he will cleanse all debuffs from self and act for 1 turn immediately when consuming battle supply to gain grenade. And it is really strong. For example, if you are in 3v3, or let's say you have 2 heroes faster than him, they are gonna play first, they are gonna take their turn, and so he's gonna have the 12 layers of battle supply, and so he's gonna get 1 grenade. And he's gonna cleanse all his debuffs and take a turn. It's really, really strong. I love that. And finally, exclusive 3, each stage of damage dealt by his ultimate also reduces the target's stun meta. And this is the thing game changer. That means it's gonna be another Asindo, something like that. He's gonna get extra turn meta at the beginning of the wave, and if you have the exclusive 3, you are gonna be able to reduce the turn meta of enemies, and this is a clearly game changer and non-accessible to the majority of players. Otherwise you have to spend so much money. At the moment I have almost 2 legendary eyes, 1 legendary eyes and almost 10 purple eyes, so I'm gonna need 1 more if I pull him to put the exclusive 3, and this is gonna be my goal. I'm gonna try to pull for him and increase him, because he looks so powerful and so game changer for PvP, and also his look is insane. I love that. So let's talk about the last one, the epic hero. Jerry Hidden Wave Support Force Mark. On the basic attack damage to a single enemy and reduce the turn meta. Okay? First active skill grants an ally block debuff, so it is for PvP for 1 turn, and damage immunity for 1 turn, single target. Okay? Passive, at the beginning of each wave, she's gonna get stealth for 2 turns. If she is under stealth status, at the beginning of her turn, she's gonna heal your heroes based on her max HP. It is not written her own max HP though. And if she is not under stealth status, if Jerry isn't under stealth status when an enemy gains stealth, she is gonna have a chance to steal the stealth. That means if you are in PvP, if the target in front of you is getting a stealth, you are gonna steal the stealth. So it can be powerful against a Pauline, for example, but at the beginning of the wave, she's gonna have stealth. So you won't be able to steal the stealth at the beginning of the wave. Otherwise, that means the enemy stripped your buffs. So why not? It's a bit confusing. And the chance is not affected by effect resistance and effect hit, so it's okay. Ultimate grants immortal to all allies for 1 turn, and this is great for an epic hero to provide an immortal. She has many things to protect your heroes, that in AoE to put the immortal, and that on a single target to block debuff, and also damage immunity for 1 turn. So it's pretty nice, pretty interesting for an epic hero, but let's have a look to her exclusives. On the ultimate, she also grants all allies 1 layer of heal for 2 turns. Okay, it's gonna heal 5% of their max HP. That's not a lot, but still interesting. Second exclusive, when she is under stealth status, she is gonna reduce her direct damage and dot taken by 20% and block any debuff from enemies, so she can't be controlled. It's interesting though. And finally, exclusive 3 on the first active skill, she is gonna also grant the ally 1 layer of block removal for 2 turns. This is interesting, so people in front of you won't be able to remove your buffs on that hero. Why not? But she has interesting things, but I don't feel like she is even playable anywhere. In Faction Abyss we have better solutions, better epic heroes. In PvE, dungeons, etc. she is useless. And in PvP, single target buffs, this is not that great in fact. She is not gonna be game changer. So tell me what do you think about that. So if I have to do a resume, we have 2 new game changer. This one is gonna be probably insane and the best boss killer in the game. Many HP burnings on 1 skill. She can inflict up to 4 to 5 layers of HP burnings depending on the skill you are gonna use. On only 1 skill, on a basic attack, 4 layers of HP burnings. This is so so great. And she is probably gonna deal insane amount of damage depending on the number of layers of HP burning the target has. So probably the best DPS in the game and probably mandatory to push the dungeons 36 and above. Then we are gonna have a Popper, a game changer in PvP. He's gonna get a self turn meter increase at the beginning of the wave, such as Space and Esther and Asindo have. And if you have the exclusive 3, he's gonna also reduce the target stun meter with his ultimate, which can reduce the defense by 60% and the tenacity by 60% in AoE, and this is gonna be so great. And if he dies, he's gonna nuke the entire team and stun them. So if you are using him with a hero to revive, maybe it can be really interesting. If he can die multiple times, maybe it's gonna help you to beat some enemy teams in 3v3 in auto, probably. So, and finally the last one, yeah, I don't think we can play her anywhere. She has interesting features, but most are single targets or not enough heals, I think, and yeah, that's pretty all. I don't think she is that great. So tell me what you think about that all in the comment below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and then see you in the next one. Bye bye.